Hey everyone, this is Shar of YellowYum. Welcome back to another favorites video. This will be my fourth quarter favorites or the last favorites video for the year. Don't fret because I have another video coming up which is my favorite finds for 2015 where I gather most of my favorite items for 2015, may it be new releases for 2015 or just products that I learned about this 2015, so do watch out for that. But today I will be going through top 10 of my favorites for the fourth quarter. Now that I'm looking at my stash, I already compiled everything here on my desk. I actually see a lot of similar or the same brands, so I'm gonna get started with one of them. I wanted to talk about the brand Celatech. I did a first look video on this a few months back, or I think a month ago, and I've been road testing them, using them ever so often so I can give my honest review for you guys. So these are my top picks from the line. I'm gonna start with the one that I'm holding. This is the Celatech Dermocosmetics Blush and Face Contour Kit. Right there, and it comes in threes, so you get a contour powder, a blush, and a highlighter, and it has a huge mirror right there. I really love the highlight. I think I mentioned in my previous video. I'll be putting the link in the information box just in case you haven't seen that yet. I mentioned there that the star of the palette will have to be the highlighter. It's just so gorgeous. I am wearing it right now, and I've worn this since around 11 a.m. and it is now 5 p.m. So as you can see, it's still there and the highlight is still really visible. I just really like the highlight a lot. The contour powder, I mentioned in that video that I just feel like it's lacking a little bit of intensity and a little bit of pigment. However, I learned that it's actually a nice contour for your nose because you don't really want to use a very dark contour powder for your nose. It's a little bit hard to blend if you put like a very dark contour shade. So that's what I've been using. I've been using this for my nose. And then for the blush, it's just a nice everyday blush. It's a pinkish corally shade. You can't go wrong with this blush. I think that it suits almost all skin colors, so there. This is definitely something that I've worn almost every single time that I wore makeup this past quarter. This is the Celatech Dermocosmetics Dark Spot Concealer Stick, and it looks like this. And when you open it, there is the concealer. Just, you know, an ordinary concealer stick, but I really like the coverage. It is, even though it is a cream form or it's a concealer stick, I feel like it's more on the dry side, so it gives you more coverage. I feel like when you apply it, you have to blend it right away because it will set right away, and when it sets, it doesn't really move. And I do have dark under eyes, and so I do need something that can cover my under eyes without it looking cakey and without it moving around the entire day, because sometimes I would actually skip doing foundation and I just put on concealer and that's it. So I do need a trusty concealer, and this is something that you must try. The next one is the Celatech Matte Lipstick, and the shade that I have is Cherry. And this is what it looks like. I'm so sorry that it's already messy, but this is the product and that's what I have on my lips right now. Let me just talk about the things that I love about this and why it's on my top 10. When they say matte, they really mean it. Like, it's definitely very matte, and because it's matte, it's quite long lasting, and I'm a sucker for long-lasting lipsticks. That's something that I really look for when I buy a lipstick. The color is just sensational. I really love it. Like what I mentioned in my previous video, it's a color that suits almost everyone. and as you can see on my lips, it just pops and it gives life to my face. It's very pigmented as well, so one swipe you can get really nice color already. And if you want this like this intensity, just swipe it twice and that's good. Since it's matte, you really need to put lip balm first before applying this. And I actually need to bring a lip balm with me because I find that it dries my lips, and when it does, I have to reapply my lip balm. So that's something that you have to remember. If you want to use this, you have to pair it with the lip balm. And lastly, I also don't like how they made the lipstick. I always have this, when I use it, I always have like stains there. Even if I try my best to really close it properly, it just stains everywhere, and I don't know, it's just messy for me. And so another brand that's on my top 10 is L'Oreal, and I have two products from them. So this one is the L'Oreal Matte BB Veil. I've had this for a while, but this is really the only time that I was able to use it regularly. So this is what the product looks like, and it comes with a mirror right there, and it also comes with a sponge, although right now I'm washing the sponge so it's empty. And the powder is very fine. It's actually sheer, so I like using this for retouching because it does a good job in controlling my oil and also setting my makeup. When I feel like I am already a little shiny, I just use a brush and just swirl it around, and that's it. It doesn't leave my face very matte. I actually used this just before I filmed this video because I put my makeup on 11 a.m. and like what I said, it's already 5 p.m. I just retouched like my powder, and I just used this, and as you can see, I'm not flat, I'm not too matte, but as you can see, it's still not shiny. It was able to minimize that shiny look. I just feel like there are some setting powders that can make you look flat, and this is definitely not it. This one just removes the oiliness and still makes you look so fresh. Another favorite is the Brow Artist Genius Kit, also by L'Oreal. This is, I believe, number 1. It's a darker shade, and this is what the product looks like. It's an eyebrow duo. It has wax and also a powder, and it comes with a very small brush that has like an angled brush and also a spoolie. I don't really use this. I find this too small for me, but there. It also has a mirror right there. I remember when I received this, it wasn't like a love at first sight. Honestly, I just kept it, and I actually used their pencil before actually grabbing this. But my aunt actually told me about it. She bought one for herself, and that's what she used for her brows. And she told me that it's actually really good. And because of that, I got really curious, so I decided to whip it out and try it myself. I love this. I really love this. The whole year, I think I've been using pencils more often just because I feel like it's easier, it's faster to apply, and I can go out the door within minutes. But with this product, this just rekindled my love for powder products, for brow powder products. It is amazing. It looks so natural on your brows, and I'm all about that. I like having very natural looking brows, thick brows, like full brows, and I can achieve that with this. I was surprised that even the wax was really nice. What I do normally is to mix the two before applying it on, and it just works so beautifully. If you have watched my vlog, my 30th birthday bash vlog, so the whole 3 days, this is the brow product that I used there. I have yet to do like a blog post on that, but yes, definitely a must try. Next product is a skincare product. This is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Day Cream. This has SPF 15 and it's good for normal skin. This is the day cream that I've been using for the past couple of months, and it's a little hard for us beauty vloggers or beauty bloggers to actually review a skincare product because it really takes a long time for us to test it out, road test it before we can give you a full review. And so even though I've been using this for months and months, I just felt like I needed more time. So now I finally can talk about it because I realized that I really like it. I love that it's very light on the skin. So if I need to put on makeup, I can use this. If I don't need to put on makeup and I'm just staying at home, I still use this. Just because it's very light, it's not sticky whatsoever. It has SPF 15, so it's a perfect everyday sunscreen, especially if you're like me who's not always outside. I also feel like it gives me the perfect amount of moisture during daytime because I realized this year that my skin has started to become drier and it freaks me out. So I've just been lathering on a lot of moisturizers, and that's why I decided to get this and use this. As you know, Olay has several properties to fight the 7 signs of skin aging, and just knowing that already puts me in a better mood and in a calmer mood. Another one for skincare is the Shiseido Bio Performance Glow Revival Serum. So this is what it looks like. The packaging is just the bomb, come on. It comes in a pump form, so it's so easy to dispense the product. It has a very mild, like powdery scent. This is a little bit on the pricey side, but like what I mentioned, I noticed that my skin has just become drier and I just wanted to take care of my skin more. So I decided to go ahead and invest and buy this thing. It's a serum and I've just been enjoying using serums. This is by far my favorite because right away I feel the difference. Like my skin just becomes more supple and becomes smoother right away. And just because I feel like it does something to my skin, you know? And this one paired with my night moisturizer just gives me that perfect blend for my skin to actually get the moisture that it needs and the nourishment that it needs, and I feel like my skin is really more supple and glowing when I use this. Next one is the Heroin Make Smooth Cover Powder. This is in shade 1. This powder has SPF 32 and it is a powder foundation. So this is the product and there's a mirror up. It also comes with a powder puff, and the powder puff is really soft. I've had this powder for a while, but the thing is, it's a little light on my skin tone. So I just didn't really see the need for me to use it. Lately, I've just been enjoying highlighting my face. So I would put on some concealer, and this is the powder that I use on top of my concealer, and it just works so beautifully. Like, that's what I have on right now, and as you can see, like this part is really highlighted and I really like that. Most favorite thing about this is how smooth the powder is. It is so finely milled. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Go to your nearest department store and just try it out for yourself. You won't feel any granules at all. It's so smooth. So imagine using this on your entire face. Wow. It's also matte, so like what I mentioned, I use that here under my eyes. It's perfect. If you want to use it all over your face, it's also good, especially for those with oily combination skin. The next product is Inglot's HD Sculpting Powder in 502. This is what I've been using for my contour the past couple of months. And this is from the Freedom System palette, and I only bought this because I have this one. I have the Wild Peach palette where you can just put it there. I really like this contour powder. It's matte, obviously. The shade is just amazing. I think this is the perfect shade. It has that grayish undertone. It's not too muddy looking, and it just sculpts my face really well. I use that wet or dry. When I'm just running around doing some errands, I use it dry, and when I have special occasions and special events, I use it wet, and it works perfectly both times. I'm an NC 25-30. It works perfectly for me. Next one is the K Palette Essence and Shadow Liner One Day Tattoo, which I have right here. This one, it comes with a shadow, an eyeshadow right here, and it also has an eyeliner right here. So they have 4 different shades, 4 different combinations, but this is definitely my favorite. This is number 1. It has a dark brown eyeshadow and it has a black eyeliner. I really like that combination because you can use this for daytime. Just put the eyeshadow very close to your lash line, and for nighttime, if you want like a smoky eye, just put it all over your lids. And you can always use a black eyeliner any time of day. So this is the perfect tool for those people who are on the go because you only need this. I still suggest that you bring with you a blending brush like this one, just so you can blend any harsh edges if you use the eyeshadow. The last one is the Fairydrops Platinum Mascara right here. This is, I believe, the film type. It's waterproof. I think 2 years ago I talked about my love for Fairydrops mascara, and now it's back. So it still has that shape, the same shape, the three teardrop shape, that 3 drops shape, and it's waterproof. It holds my lashes and it also lengthens my lashes. That's why I really like it. The only thing is that it's a little hard to remove. I use a really good makeup remover. I still find it a little hard to remove, but I still like it because it doesn't smudge. It keeps my curls up there, and it also lengthens my lashes. If you know, I have very stick straight and pointing down lashes, so a good mascara is very important for me. So that is it for my top 10 for 2015. This is the final top 10 for the year. My final favorites video for the year. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you like the products. If you want a review on a specific product, just hit me up so I know which to do a review on. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that 2015 was perfect for you, and may 2016 bring you more success, joy, and love. So don't forget to visit all my social media accounts. All of the links will be below, and my blog is YellowYum.com. And please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Bye!